Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
Here's the status update on what's going on with yours truly regarding my knee. So this knee thing ties perfectly into the No Comfort Zone model, or at least the mindset. And let me explain. So I've talked about it quite a bit about how to get through adversity or go towards your goal. And they're kind of one and the same. And here's what I mean by that. There's a lot of action that needs to take place in the No Comfort Zone. There's a lot of things that you need to do, or there's a lot of things that you don't need to do anymore, like hit the snooze button and things like that. It's super simple for most people, but for a lot of us, we haven't figured it out yet. And when we do figure it out, then it's magical and it becomes life-changing. Something so simple as not hitting the snooze button. But now you get a little bit more aggressive in your life and you push the boundaries and you risk a little bit more and you do a little bit more so that you can do and have a little bit more. Does that make sense? So what's going on with my knee at the moment? I ended up doing these exercises like I think I explained it on one of the podcasts that I did, like circuit training, 6 different exercises for 1 minute, no rest, jump to the next one and do it 5 or 6 times, depending on how long I can make it. And by the end of it, it's just brutally exhausted. It's a nice high intensity training exercise. Now, my mind, I still think I'm 27 years old. In reality, I'm 50. So here's what I did. I did squats, again, with no weights, but I did squats. I used to be able to squat like 3-something regularly. I used to be able to deadlift 405 straight deadlifts and also regular deadlifts. I used to be a lot stronger than I am now, but I'm taking it easy, or at least so I think I am, just trying to get my heart rate up, burn some calories, lose some fat, and kind of feel a little bit better. And that's the intention of why I exercise, to be healthy now, not to be big. What I did was I ended up doing these squats, lunges for a minute each, stair step for a minute, burpees for a minute, shadow boxing for a minute, and I did something else. I just can't remember what it was. And in doing so, I put a lot of stress on my knees. Obviously, I really do try to practice good form. I think I was, and I tweaked it a little bit. It kind of hurt. So then I decided to take my son to a trampoline park, and I knew it was a little sensitive, it was a little sore, maybe I should have taken it easy, but what I did was I decided to jump on the trampolines. Again, I feel like I'm 27, but my body is, maybe not. Maybe my body's 30 and I just don't know it. I'm joking, but I ended up taking it a little bit too far. I didn't think I did that much, but I did. And then I went and met with my trainer Monday morning, and lo and behold, I have an issue with my knee now. It was, we were watching it, and he's like, you got to kind of take it easy. Well, I go to the doctor I got the x-ray, got the MRI, and there's 2 different schools of thought. They said I have, what do you call that? Degenerative joint disease, which is one, an early onset of it. I have a bad meniscus. And when I finally went to the expert, when I finally went to the orthopedic, he's like, no, you have some tears in your meniscus and you have some major swelling from the trauma. The funny thing is on the way there, I didn't tell you this, on the way there, I slipped on ice and I fell. Not on the ground. I put all my pressure on that knee and I ended up jacking it up pretty bad. So it's 10 times worse than what it was before because I didn't shovel my driveway. There you have it. I didn't shovel my driveway. There was ice on it. I'm walking down to my car and I slipped, and my 10-year-old caught me, and he was laughing because I was in so much pain. Not in a bad way, but in like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. Go to the doctor's office, had to use a wheelchair and all that stuff because I just couldn't put any pressure on it. What does that have to do with anything? Well, let's use this analogy of my injury to my knee. Yesterday I couldn't go to work. I had to sit with my leg up. I sit for 20 minutes, off for 20 minutes, do that all day long. I did get the shot in the knee to reduce the swelling, and I just had to get all of this down because I have a flight that I have to take on Sunday. I have to go out of town for a meeting. Now, I can't miss the meeting and I can't walk on my leg. So here's the no comfort zone. I injured my knee. How did I do that? I did that because I didn't shovel my driveway. I did that because I overdid it with the exercise. I did it because I wasn't paying attention during the exercise. That's what really it comes down to in a nutshell. I didn't take the precautionary measures to safeguard my health. Okay? Now, am I gonna do that again in the future? No, I'll be a little bit better, and when I come back at it, I'll be a little bit stronger. So I identified, I'm very aware of what's going on. My knee doesn't work. I can't put pressure on it. What do I need to do? What do I identify? What do I need to do to get better? Raise it, ice it, take the medication, took the shot. Now I just got to be patient. So during that patient time period, I realized that I'm not going to do anything on my knee. I'm not going to jack with it. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to sit and wait for it to heal, because that's what the doctor told me to do. That's what 2 doctors told me to do. So as I'm waiting for my knee to heal, I actually decided to rewrite out my goals. When this gets better, and it will, I'm committed to the marathon. The lottery opens up in March. I'm going to sign up for it, and I'm going to be able to run the marathon with everything that's been told to me. Why would I do that? It's because I'm not going to let it limit me and where I'm at and what I want to do. It's really, I've always wanted to do it, regardless of a bad knee or not. There's people with far greater challenges in their life that have been able to do it, and it's one of those things that I think it'll serve the greater good. I'll accomplish a goal, something on my bucket list. It'll prove that I can still do it at 50, and I'm going to get in great shape and health while I'm doing it. So I identified what I want to do. I want to get better, and I want to get better by Saturday so I can get on the plane on Sunday. And furthermore, I can enjoy my time when I'm on my trip, my business trip, when I go do that when I go to Florida this weekend. That's where this all goes. And now, so aware, identify what happened and where do I want to go, decide what my goals are, where I want to do, and now I'm taking action. And yesterday's action was I had to sit still. Believe it or not, that's what I had to do. Sit still and let my knee heal. Now, when I couldn't put any pressure on it yesterday, today, I can put all the pressure on it. I just can't turn it left or right. So the shot worked, sitting on it, not doing anything yesterday, taking the anti-inflammatories and additionally icing it down and keeping it up did help. Now, I'm going into work today. I'm not going to overdo it. Why am I talking about my knee in the no comfort zone? Because I just hit a little bit of adversity, nothing major. You all got a lot more going on worse than what my little knee is. But in reality is now, when you have a problem like that, you have to break it down and realize, one, you've got a problem. How did you get into this problem so you don't get there again? Identify what you need to move on towards the solution, and that's where you focus all your energy at. And also, because of the problem, what are your new goals now? My knee's bad. I want to run a marathon. I know it doesn't make any sense, but for those of you that are listening that have actually gone after some major goals, after some major adversity, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I created a blueprint to help me with the process, me. And then I realized when I apply this process to my sales organization, when I apply the process in my family, when I'm talking to my 10-year-old, when I'm talking to my 21-year-old, when I'm talking to my 25-year-old, when I'm talking to my 19-year-old, this all works. And it's a great thing to do if you're a leader. It's a great thing to do if you're with a customer. It's a great thing to do if you're in a relationship. It just works. AIDA. And if you need more information or want to download the blueprint, super simple, but it ain't easy. Go to thenocomfortzone.com, get all the information that you need. It's really simple. It's very basic. And if you want to talk about it, Dan at thenocomfortzone.com. I can kind of walk you through it. So, I hope this bears you well or bids you well and all that good stuff. I really appreciate all of the kind information I'm getting from you out there in podcast land. Thank you for the wonderful feedback, the text messages, the DMs, and the emails. Keep going at it. I wanted to give you an update as I'm working through the knee injury. Do me a favor. Go to wherever you consume your podcast and do me a favor. Like, rate, review. Give me a 5-star review. I'm trying to help as many people as I can. Again, a knee is not that big of an adversity. But if you're trying to go someplace big in your life, it could be an obstacle that you'd want to overcome. Again, you've got more stuff going on in your life than I do with my knee, and I'm here to help anybody that's willing to listen get out of their comfort zone and live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye.